Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having an incredible day or night in Jesus. Thank you so much for being with us. We're looking at astronomy in the Bible today. I teach us in Science in the Bible. We're using kind of our discussion starter book, Creation versus Evolution by Arlo Mullenpaw. Thanks for being here. Do check out our other videos on this and a host of other subjects. So let's jump in here. Astronomy in the Bible. So he goes into the difference between astronomy and astrology. One is the influence of the stars on humans in a supposed personality type way, which is totally wrong. The other is just the study of heavenly bodies. So what's the origin of the universe? So here we go. And there's a lot of speculation. You have creation. I've been very thankful that people like Tucker Carlson have come out for creation. But then you have the predominant theory in most of the West is the Big Bang Theory. So he goes into what are some problems with Big Bang Theory. I've made some other videos on this in times past. So where did the original concentration of mass energy come from? They're trying to say now it came from pre-Big Bang materials for the primeval atom and all of this, the singularity. What ignited the Big Bang? How can an explosion produce order? That's true. An explosion should produce chaos. Why is there not life in other portions of the universe? Life should have evolved everywhere in an evolving universe. There's no natural way to be found for the formation of planets, stars, and galaxies. The birth of a star has never been observed. According to the Bible, the earth was formed before the sun, the moon, the stars. So then he goes into, biblically, what are the purpose of the heavenly bodies? For rest, this is found in Genesis 1:14 through 19. For signs, for seasons, for days, for years. Now this is a very interesting part here. What other purpose does the sun have? The sun not only supplies daylight, but it also provides energy for the continuance of life on earth. Only 1/billionth of the sun's energy output actually hits the earth. Now I find that so fascinating, 1/billionth. In just 1 second, the sun releases more energy than mankind has produced since creation, including all the engines, power plants, and bombs ever constructed. Every second. Wow. That's incredible. If the earth received just 1% less energy from the sun, it would soon be covered with ice. The earth received just 1% more energy, the earth would be unbearably hot. The amount of energy the earth receives from the sun depends on its distance from the sun, which in turn depends on the masses of the earth, the sun, the speed of the earth, and the orbit, etc. The orbits can be determined by Kepler's laws of planetary motion. 93 million miles of vacuum insulate us from the explosive sounds that would deafen us. If the distance were less, we would be vaporized. And that's just really true. I mean, you've got the Oort cloud, which is pretty amazing, and then you've got Kuiper's disk, which is our solar system. Incredible. The sun is not just another star. Most stars put out a high proportion of lethal radiations like X-rays and gamma rays, but the sun provides us mainly with life-supporting spectrums of energy. The sun is also unique in its light and heat outputs are practically constant, while other stars fluctuate in output from 10 to 150,000%. So the sun is constant, whereas other stars fluctuate quite widely. So did these things happen by accident? No. Almighty benevolent creator specially designed the sun. Next, we're going to look at the moon and its power evidence of design. We're going to make another short video on that, though. So God bless you. We're living in the midst of a miracle. Watch the little DVD, Privileged Planet. Excellent. God bless. See you later. Bye-bye.